of Drew Dafoe in the middle of one of many conversations we had back in high school. Freak. Girls are so friggin' annoying. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. Drew and I met in high school. We had many conversations about girls, and all the ones that we wanted, and all the ones that would never, ever have us. We would talk and talk, and not in the way that that guys talk about, oh, chicks. Yeah, we weren't those guys. We were like, I really like this girl. How do I make them like me? To the point where we're like, you know what? We're just gonna swear up girls entirely. Never, girls, never, ever again. What's the deal, bro? Where's your end of the bargain?
That's what he wanted.
No, this is seriously fantastic. Thank you for inviting me to this. This is amazing. What a wedding, eh?
Right.
What a wedding. It's seriously amazing. No, I mean, Drew and I had a lot in common. We bonded over theater, over art, talking at people. They weren't listening most of the time, but it's fine. Yeah, no, it's really weird. Very recently, I've been a bit of a nihilist when it comes to love and relationships. Up until, today, things have really turned around in my mind. I've been known to say things recently like, marriage. That's just when, two people are like, well, things are really good right now, so let's just hit the pause button and things will be amazing forever. But you change as people, you grow, and things happen, and fate happens, and this and that, and this and that. But also even more recently, especially today and last night, I'm thinking the exact same thing, but with a different inflection. Marriage is when two people are really happy right now. And they're like, let's push that pause button. And then life happens and we change and a fate happens and this happens and you know what I mean? And it really is amazing. Drew Dafoe once said to me, in those conversations that we had before about girls and how they wouldn't date us, we would always talk about love, whether we knew what it was or what it was all about or not. Drew said something that I will always remember. He said, love is a choice. And at the time, I would have been like, yeah, totally. But in my mind, I'm like, what? What? Because even then, even though I didn't really know what love was, I was still like, no, love is automatic. Love is, instantaneous. Love is a sunrise followed by a sunset. It happens. You don't get to. Love is a thunderstorm. There's been many a time where I'm like, oh, I just fell in love. I gotta do this now. I have no choice but to pursue this now. Love just gets thrown in your face. But now I realize with this whole wedding thing, and this wedding has been fantastic, with all the wonderfully chaotic things that have happened. It's all part of the beautiful mess. It's all part of it. From the kids running around, contributing to conversations that never existed in the first place. Thank you. It's been beautiful. Do you care to comment? Now they don't say anything. All rise. No! Okay. No! There it is. It's beautiful. It's all chaos. And the doilies and the alcohol and the flowers and the nails. And someone broke into Ethan's car and we round up at the wrong Marriott for the first time. We unpacked at the wrong Marriott. There's a courtyard Marriott and then there's the not courtyard Marriott. We went to that one. It's just everything. It's the stress that it's like we're missing a chair. What are we going to do? We're in a building full of chairs, but what are we going to do? There's no chair in this room. I've heard conversations like, Do we have cupcake confirmation? Okay, the cupcakes have been confirmed. Thank God. But I think my favorite, it just happened a couple hours ago. And it was Drew, it was a moment between Drew and his parents. And they were trying to get that bow tie on him. And it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Daryl looks at me and he goes, "You should be filming this." And I was like about to reach in and I looked at Nancy's face and I'm like, "There's no way I'm filming this right now." Donna's on the computer and he's looking at diagrams of how to put a bow tie on. And he's dictating the diagrams. And Nancy is right up in Drew's face, and Drew's doing the horse thing, the like, I have to go right now. People are downstairs right now. And it was amazing, and it was just like, there's so many things going on, but in everyone in the room's mind, it was like, if this bow tie doesn't work, the whole wedding's off. And it was great. It was a great moment, because what happened? The bow tie is on. I mean, throughout the day, people continued to be like, "Oh, let me just begin." Here's and it's fine, but like it all comes together. All these beautifully awkward, crazy things all lead up to this one moment where it's like, you know, in Back to the Future, where the lightning is striking the clock tower and sends Marty McFly back to the future. It just has to, all these crazy things have to lead up, and you have to, the cable, and it's like the bow tie, the bow tie. And for this one moment, and I'm looking, I'm like, why are we doing all this? Lightning struck these two a long time ago. They've been married in my mind forever. Look at these beautiful people. Good job, parents, for, you know, procreating. It's ridiculous how two such attractive families can just, you know, amalgamate and leave us all, you know, ordinary-looking people in the dark. It's ridiculous. Look at these faces. But seriously, I've seen these two, and I know a lot of you have seen these two. This happened a long time ago. It was already there. It's like, so what are we doing here? Why are we doing all this craziness to do something we already knew? It's because we chose to do it. Because love is a choice. And if love's a choice, then you kids made a very good one. I love you both. Thank you for bringing me. God bless.